up, guys? Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Hope you guys are all having... Man, that was annoying. Old iPod from when I was high school. Anyway. But anyway, once again, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. As you guys know, as fathers, our most important job is to be dads. You know, I woke up, had a good breakfast with the family this morning. Got a cool new Cletus McFarland t-shirt, so that's always a bonus. Got some handmade crafts that my kids made in school. And along with breakfast, I'm going to get a good dinner, so thank you to my lovely wife for that. So it's going to be a good day. But on top of that, I also have a very, very understanding family, and my wife and I, well, this truck right here has always been around. It's tested our limits, both good and bad. And it's a very iconic part of our relationship, our marriage, our past, present, and future. So my family has been kind enough to grant me for Father's Day, because they know I've been chomping at the bit to work on this thing. You know, I get a couple hours to come out here. Doors are all closed, as you can see, unbothered. It's kind of a gloomy day out. But I'm going to crank up the music, start rolling the camera, and we're going to start tearing some stuff down. Basically what I'm after right now is, like you guys can see, all the, you know, what's left of the radiator core support there. It's still mounted. You know, get all the melted stuff off of there. Focus here a little bit. Get the wiring that's left over, that's just fried and gone, and the dirt and rubbish and rubble, and you know, basically just get this thing ready to start being worked on. And, you know, as I've already started laying out my gooseneck rails, you know, I got my best fan for the summer. And I've got my hitch down there ready to go. So, and I've got leaf springs in the house. I've got stuff left over, man. And I'm excited to start putting this thing back together, you know. I can't wait to get the triple turbo heart of this beast. Spoiler alert. I'm excited. I'm so excited. It's time. So I don't know what I'm going to capture for as far as filming goes, time lapses, anything like that. But I'm probably going to grab you guys and pick you up and show you some really cool things that I found fascinating from the fire and just the heat and all that. I'm not excited that it happened, but it's again, I'm fascinated by it. But yeah, anyway, so with what time that we have left, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump into this, guys. I'm excited. I've missed this truck. It's been too long. Well, for starters, we got this place nice and dusty, man. This vacuum here, for some of you watching, this thing was rolling more coal than your trucks. I mean, the amount of soot that it was kicking out from all the ash and everything, it's unreal. But back to the fascination point of things. So in there you can see what's left of an alternator. There's the core of it right there. And but what I find is interesting is that the harness is completely destroyed, but like some of our plastic holders for, I don't know why the hell you don't want to focus, but our plastic holders for the lines are still there, the wiring for the transfer case and such. That's not what I wanted. I just want you to focus. Are you? You're dirty. Better. But like all this wiring back here on the transfer case and that, it looks amazing. You know, I think I've showed this in a previous video, but the covering for the wiring has melted, but the wire is still good to the lift pump. And now it sucks that this harness is junk, but we're just gonna pop everything off, scrap it out, because it's junk. This motor and well, the entire driveline is gonna stay. Because when we go to set the, I'm having camera difficulties here. Let me. That's all I did was vacuum a lot and sweep off, put away tools, and clean up some stuff in the frame rail here. There it is. Got my light all charged up. So, I mean, there's still a lot of stuff that we got to go through. I still got to get some of that cleaned up, get what's left of the radiator core support off. I unfortunately have a pick stuck in my deep 18mm socket, so I got to get that out. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So basically the plans with this truck are, it doesn't steer right now. Everything's kind of fried, which actually let's, it's in the idler arm. That's it. I mean, she's fried. That's why it won't steer. So what we're gonna end up doing is getting with a local friend of mine that parts these trucks out. I'm just gonna get some used parts. Idler arm, steering shaft, just enough so that way I can get this thing to move under its own power. Probably going to get some, well, actually I'm going to buy fresh torsion bars because that's a job and a half in itself. Because I want to get the truck sitting up level. That way when I put the fresh leaf springs on, it's not sitting, let's see if I can. You can see she's sitting over to one side because actually the passenger side torsion bar, it had gotten so hot it had twisted it. So if you guys go back to my old video, it's titled "Don't Let This Happen to Your Truck." You can see that the frame was touching the ground on that side, and it actually caused that shock to bend and a couple other things to bend while the thing had tweaked over from and then being heat soaked on top of that. So we are going to move forward. This thing is this is going to be fun. Now it's going to take me a while to do this because, like most people on a budget and working a full-time job and kids and all that stuff, you know, this isn't going to happen overnight, and that's fine. You know, I've already had a few people approach me going, "Ray, what are you doing? That thing's it's a lost cause, it's a waste of time," and they're right. To them. Not to me. Okay, no, I've already got the chassis here, I've got the drive line, I've got everything that I need to do this thing from the ground up, and I'm going to do it right. So, it might take me a couple years, you know, whatever. We're going to chip through a step at a time. You know, it's Father's Day. It doesn't look like I did a whole lot, but, I mean, we really did. You know, we cleaned up a lot of things. We got some wiring out of our way, some sharp shit. And got to analyze a few more things, brainstorm and things that we can do to move forward. So, you know, tomorrow we take what's left of the body and we go scrap it, along with the old chassis. So actually, let's go look at that. So let's look. It's pretty neat. What's happening? So anyway, there it is, all stripped. Got everything out of it that we need. It's time to close that chapter, and we'll be done with it. And then we're gonna move forward, but that's all that we can do. You know, again, to some of you guys, it may not be the ideal route to go, but you know what? Not all of us can afford to do it. So, you know, sit your happy ass back down, calm down, just take a chill pill. But it's Father's Day. I'm gonna spend the rest of the day with my family. You ready to go downstairs and play with trucks?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I made a promise to this young man, so I'm gonna get cleaned up. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Take care. We'll see you on the next one. Love you muches.